Yeah, that might well have gone long, but he took it. He's such a good bowler. He can volley from anywhere in the court.
40-15.
Well, Henman showing off the snappy forehand he has had throughout the week, hitting it very sharply. And again, a floating ball, wisely playing it into an open court.
Good serving. His serve has been effective, powerful, well placed all week. Really. Pretty good, pretty fast.
Yeah, 128 miles an hour. That's a fair amount of speed for Tim Henman.
No, under the guidance of Larry Stefanki, he was advised not to serve at that speed, really, and I don't think it did him any good at all.
Well, that's the play. Force Federer to hit a passing shot, and a difficult one.
It's not often you see shadows that sharp, really. It just is an indication of the incredibly clear air there is here in the desert.
59.
Well, that's a good second serve. It had just enough bounce to get it away from Henman's comfort zone. And that's what a good second serve should do for you. It should protect you, maintain a balance in the point without surrendering too much of an advantage.
Great return of serve. That is such a logical and good return of serve. Went from the left court, the serve is fairly down the middle, just to hook it to the forehand of the opponent.
And unlike the last second serve, that one came right into the power zone. He could just lean on that and get some weight behind it.
Would have been difficult for Federer had it come over, because it was heavy slice and would have kept low.
Yeah, I think the Swiss man was lucky there. I mean, his backhand hit right on the service line, and it really was an invitation, wasn't it, for Henman to come in?
Yeah, it sure was. Game point. Pretty close game for Federer, but he comes through and leads 2-1. No break. Well, the last of the 6 wins that Henman had over Federer was this year in Rotterdam. 2 sets, 6-3, 7-6. And the one before that was at the end of last year in Paris, when he had that fantastic list of wins over so many of the world's top players, including back-to-back with Roddick and Federer. And that was an amazing tournament for Henman. Guy, not a cloud. We've hardly had a cloud all week.
Yeah, it is really a wonderful place to play tennis. The air is very thin here, so the ball moves quickly. But remember, a very slow hard court, very playable. You can attack, yet it's also comfortable for a player who plays from the backcourt as well. There's an indication of how a good serve can work for you.
Far more comfortable end to serve this for Henman. Down sun, as you can tell from his shadow.
First double fault for Henman. Thinking aggressively, but unable to steer that twisting second serve in the box. I mean, this was a great drop volley.
15.
I mean, watch how much court Federer makes up. He's at the baseline when that ball hit the ground.
It was in. An amazing shot.
Well, just getting to the ball. And then once there, creating a winner out of nothing. Wow.
Volley was also very difficult and wasn't good enough.
15-40.
2 break points.
Yeah, that's old school tennis. Blocking the return down low and then passing on the next shot. Something you might see from Gerolaitis or McEnroe. He's got a little of that old school tennis in him.
That's tough. Beautifully placed serve.
Both of us.
And that's the indicator of a let.
A device that infuriates many players.
They hate it. They think, well, that serve was 2 feet over the net. How can that thing have said it was a let? But it buzzes in the umpire's ear. That's a well-saved first break point. 1 to go. Federer's girlfriend, also a tennis player herself, used to be on the circuit. I think she's packed that in now, travels with him.
Well, he doesn't have a coach, so perhaps she lends a little expertise on the tennis side as well.
Could be. Is Roger going to allow that? No, he's not. Break point. He was there. And Federer did well to get to it.
Federer leads 3 games to 1.
And there is the first break of serve in this match.
Henman just unable to do enough with that first volley to end the point. And then he covered the pass, but just cut it too close to the net.
Could have hit it really quite high. There was a massive court to hit into. 3-1.
That time he was able to get a little more behind the volley, and it bothered Federer.
Nope.
51.
Did the head come up as he hit that?
Well, Federer has only been broken twice here this week at Indian Wells. 96% of his service games won.
Should not have missed that. Now that is a shot he rarely misses,
30-15.
as was that backhand volley a little bit earlier.
Yeah, again, a short ball, and Henman does everything right except finish the point. It was an awkward play because it came off Federer's racket frame, and oftentimes that throws off your timing just a little bit.
Second serve of Federer's kicking up there like a mule, above head height.
Game Federer.
And a good service game too for Roger Federer. 4-1.
Federer leads 4 games to 1.
Both these players have lost just one set in their passage through into the final. Federer lost his first set to Agassi yesterday. Marvellous match that was. And Henman in his quarterfinal with Roddick lost the first set there. And came back strongly to win 6-1 in the final set.
Yeah, I think we'll see, or I at least expect Henman to settle in a little more comfortably here. You know, he's had chances early, so far unable to capitalize, and it's been a combination of a little bit of bad luck and just being a little sloppy right at the end of the point. Let's see how he adjusts now to serving again into the sun. Down 1-4.
That's a good leave, because it must have been pretty tempting when you're closing in on the net as he was. It's difficult to judge. Well, these first 3 points have been beautiful serving. Well, I don't know about that being out. Nor does Henman.
Can't see if it's in or out.
It was in. Very honest bit of umpiring that. Can't see if it's in or out. There's not a lot more you can say to the umpire when he says that.
What did you see? Tell me, what did you see?
Not a lot. Oh, that's a fabulous point. That really was a really good game by Henman.
Well, this was a resounding forehand. Not an easy ball up out of his hitting zone, but he gets on top of it and really finds a nice line. He really followed that ball right onto the strings.